Particular. Still, if someone stops to listen, I hope it provides a moment of peace all the same.
Come at me! Ha! Two! Obelisks were used to record important information in the ancient desert civilization. Hey, Alhaitham, there's some writing here I'll need you to decipher. I've sent it to your screen.
Got it. It's a little blurry, but I should manage.
Take a look and tell me what it says. Oh, and I'll send any other similar text directly to you from now on.
Let's start with this one. It's a variant of an older script. It looks like cultural information from the age of King Deshret.
If so, I suggest you delete it.
Words thrown together merely for fun. I had no idea Aru kept a record of this.
Well, as long as you're certain that this is strictly private information, that's...
It is unimportant.
All right, well, I guess I'll start now. Found some more. Sending them over to you now.
These are all reports about the Gurubad conflict.
Can we delete them?
I'd say so. Most of this information has already been archived anyway.
What if there are details in there that Vahumana missed?
They'll just have to live with it. If we don't resolve these issues now, there won't even be an...
Yeah, you're right. There's some other similar monuments nearby. I'll check them out. clear! Hyah! Ha! Ha! Another monument.
Hold on.
You're still reading it? How long is it?
It records the development and governance of the Oasis civilization. Most of it concerns the Jinn, but it also contains records left by the artisans who built Aru.
Is it important?
Some of it. There was no way for me to read the whole thing in its entirety, so I had to.
What about the artisans' records? What do
They're speculations, mostly. For instance, they were wondering how to protect themselves if King Deshret decided to silence them after the construction of Aru was complete.
Sounds like pure mythology to me. Surely that kind of thing didn't really happen.
The records do emphasize that this was merely their conjecture based on various myths. Still, the artisans did leave details of their plans to survive, including blueprints for their escape route.
Even that got recorded? Okay, well, I'll make a copy of this first before I delete it.
Is that truly necessary? You won't be needing those.
No, the blueprints are important. I want to keep them as... I think that should just about do it.
It meets the requirements of the contingency plans, so we should be good.
I gotta say, it's the strangest feeling, this cross between reality and the intangible. It's like drifting between life and death, or in and out of...
Chasing dreams in the most literal sense.
What happens if my spirit just...
That won't happen. Anyway, I wouldn't celebrate.
All right. Ha! Come at me! Tuh! Sight clear! Tuh!
Traveler from afar, do you worry for the fate of Sumeru as well?
Woo! Greetings, Crocodile King.
Please be at ease. I'm just here to chat with you about Lesser Lord Kusana.
Sounds like you really care about her.
Yes, although...
Speaking of Nahida, Paimon was wondering how she's doing.
Wait a moment.
What is it?
I tried calling out to a pep, but there was no response. This can only mean that she is focusing all...
All the gods who served King Deshret seemed super surprised to hear that Apep agreed to help Nahida.
Are you aware of the history between her and our king? Then you are learned indeed. At the end of his life, King Deshret tricked the Dendro Dragon into swallowing him whole, leaving her to bear the torment. The Dendro Dragon despised King Deshret, yet he outwitted her. Rather than bringing disaster to the land, he chose to deceive her and thereby ensure his annihilation. The Dendro Dragon stands, and so her willingness to help the Dendro Archon through this crisis comes as a great...
Yep, Nahida did her a huge favor.
so lesser Lord Kusanali put an end to the Dendro Dragon's many long... As much as she loathes the Seven, a pet knows kindness when...
Yeah, that's the sense we got from dealing with her.
She is not incapable of coexisting with other living things. Rather, she actively... All of this being said...
We'll keep... Anyway, how much longer do you think Nihida needs to stay with the Pep? For all we know, the Fatui might still be in the desert. Just to be... I'm alright, Paim. Huh? Was that Nahida's voice?
It seems the treatment was effective.
Since when do my deeds require your evaluation?
Here will do just fine.
I had no intention of taking you any further.
You always hide your kindness away like an oasis within a sandstorm. Only those who make it through the swirling winds can...
You dare appraise my being?
No. I'm expressing my gratitude. You know what?
Awake already. You are more resilient than I thought.
Pep. I feel much better. Thank you.
Gods and their gratitude mean little to me. I would rather you give me your assurance that the situation with Irminsul and Sumeru's ley lines will be competently managed. If I suffer any ill effects from the ley lines, you, as the god of this land, will be held responsible.
I understand what you require. But I would assume this task even if you didn't. Sumeru is my responsibility.
A farcical notion. God of Sumeru, I hope you realize...
And yet, maybe it is precisely what defines me. A god of wisdom.
Then hold steady. We go forth.
Well, I'll be. Is that a pep? Do my eyes deceive me? Of all places, the Dendro...
I see that after all this time, El Ahmar's menagerie of ministers were made.
It's a pleasure, Dendro Dragon. Had you arrived but a little sooner, you might have attended a meeting of this...
What a nauseating thought. You are not the first insects I have had the displeasure of dealing with today. A swarm of them tugged on my tail.
What did you do with them?
I cast them away. What would you have me do? Keep them as trinkets? Boer, this is where we shall part ways. To be clear, I do not wish to see you or anyone else here ever again.
Then I wish you peace as you return to your dwelling place.
It matters not to me. Simply refrain from bothering me again.
A force to be reckoned with.
Hold on, just hold on, okay? We're almost there. We make... Huh? Wait! Uh-oh! I'm gonna fall! Well, that's a relief. A pair of safe hands indeed.
The Dendro Archon's familiars.
Huh? Wait! Obviously I was worried about the Dendro Archon. I've been supporting them with my... Oh, they seem pretty nervous. Not just people. It's all these I can't believe you made such a long and dangerous journey just for my... I'll have to ask everyone to wait while I help our new arrival settle in. Once a traveler, Paimon, shall we find a place for our friends to... Awesome! Let's get... Well, first... Okay, I think that covers it. fun. It's only us. It must be very tough for you coming all the way out here, especially since you don't like the Voluka. Is everyone back in Vanara? Everyone's here. Good. Are you okay? You look like you... Then you're forgetting who I am. Don't underestimate me. Red Oh, excuse me! Are you comparing me to Paimon? I suppose everyone is gathered here because of me. I can't thank you enough. Right now, we're focused on restructuring Aru, processing excess information, and helping restore everyone's confidence. I can help too. Just let me know where I'm... Up to no good. Traveler, Paimon. I have other work to attend. No problem. Thank you. There's one other thing. If you are to work alongside the people... There's nothing to fear. No one here will hurt you. But if you do... Very well. Now, I shall bestow a small blessing upon you all. Do not fear. We will face it together. Everyone's here. Wonderful.
Dendro Archon. Are you recovering all right? You mustn't put...
I'm doing very well. Thank you for your... I see. Using the power of Aru to reboot the Akasha and gain access to Irminsul. It's a sound plan, although... I regret to be the bearer of bad news. But with the state that Irminsul is currently in...
Alas, we had feared this may be the...
What about non-traditional means?
Non-traditional means?
Are you saying...
Desperate times call for new measures. The Aranara have good intuition when it comes to people.
Given everything that's
Miss Nefer, as a professional intelligence
not one that I'm willing to volunteer.
let's say I'll treat this as a pilot project aimed at expanding your intelligence operations. Whatever
I like the sound of that.
Given that you rarely set foot in Sumeru, practically no one at Caravan Rebot knows who you—
I take it you've read the files on everyone in the area?
Yes. I also skimmed the list of evacuees.
Any initial suspects?
Limiting the scopes to males whose recent activity could— The Aranara saw 2 people talking, but currently we only have 1 suspect. The other person was probably just a messenger.
Everyone is heading for the desert per the evacuation order. Anyone willing to—
There's no way it was a spur-of-the-moment decision to act at a time like this. We need to smoke him out from wherever he's hiding.
Sounds like you have the beginnings. I see. Your suspicions are well-founded. I'd be watching him too if I were you.
So far, we still lack solid evidence that he's been bribed.
Then let's get closer to him to confirm before we make our move. I can handle it. I'm not based—
And you're certain you've never encountered this person in Nodcry?
I'm certain. Besides, it's extremely rare for me to have had any direct Sino, stay out of sight and wait for my signal. If he raises—
Understood. I'll take—
Excellent. What— Darker skin, scars. Nothing unusual about how he drew a coin. Interesting. Sorry to bother you. Has everyone here already left? I don't—
Ma'am? What are you doing in Caravan Rebot all by yourself?
My friend and I lost some of our cargo along the way. I didn't want to miss out on potential business, so I told her to go on ahead and meet the client while I retraced our steps. And then there was a terrible sandstorm. I guess I must have—
Forgive me for asking, but just to be on the safe side.
Sure. She has blonde hair, and she was wearing a hat and a white dress. You
Yes, I think that does ring a bell. Ah, my apologies.
I understand. Well, sir, is there—
Hey, wait! They left a good while ago now. You'll never catch up with them on your own. Why don't I give you a ride? I'm here to collect the last—
that would be amazing.
Hey, let's not worry about the money for now. Wait here a moment. Once
All right, thanks.
No need for—
Okay. Well, I wish that—
You're not wrong there. I mean, what kind of cargo is so important?
I suppose I can tell you, since you've been such a big help.
Oh, really?
We're in the antiques business. You understand? Some of our goods aren't—
Ah, no wonder. Well, ma'am, in that case—
I'm all ears. But to be clear, our commission isn't cheap.
I'm sure that won't be a problem. My issue is—
Pure gold. That's quite something.
If you look hard enough.
It has no distinct Snezhnayan markings. That'll be why he's going with that story. And surely you have an existing business partner. Won't they take it off your hands? I hope I won't be
The shop I used to work with is having cash flow issues at the moment after losing some money.
I understand. Gold is the last thing that traders with cash—
As it happens, I'm
Sure.
This evacuation was a huge operation. They needed a few people to stay behind and tie up loose ends. And I ended up being one of them. You're lucky you ran into us in time.
I certainly am. I don't know how this happened. One thing led to another, and look how it—
hands where I can see them.
General Mahamatra! No,
This is the coin? Sadly, you won't have the chance to...
Nicely done. Looks like Sumeru's...
Unmarked gold coins are quite difficult to trace. Here's what's gonna... Southeast from here, leeward side of the hill.
Great work. Candace tells me...
Hers are quickly catching up. She's improved. Looks like it's over to you.
Because I'm quickest on my feet?
Because you know how to trail a target. Plus, it'll be easier to monitor their
Fine. I'll be...
One more thing. The Traveler just brought a message from the Dendro Archon. Once you...
Got it. We'll do...
Are you sure?
Gee, I don't know.
Okay.
Really? You do know this is a stealth operation, right?
Paimon? Are you...
Well, Paimon at least wants to give it a shot. Besides, being the best guide into that has to...
Fine. Join me if you want. But be warned.
No need! Paimon...
Good. Then what are we waiting for?
Coming!
The wind rises. Behold! Squall and fury. The wind rises. Yeah. Ha. Ja. Ka. Ha. Ah. Ja. Ka. We're here. Now we wait.
Okay, yeah.
What's on your mind?
Huh?
I thought all you cared about besides being a guide was food and sleep.
What's that supposed to mean? Paimon's been on plenty of things.
But never on your own. You hardly ever leave.
Just
saying. I'm kind of at loose ends right now. So if you did want to share, I suppose that...
Hat guy? Do you...
What?
When we were in Notcry, Paimon suddenly realized something. Even though Paimon doesn't get like this very often. She just got really scared when the Traveler, and the more Paimon thought about it, the more useless she felt. Does that mean...
You asked the right person. But
Oh,
I'm not gonna try and encourage you. What I will say is this. You have to make the decision to move forward. Otherwise, no amount. So ask yourself, what do you want? To get stronger? Something's not right. Should Paimon, is it just me?
Should Paimon take a look?
We'll give it another hour. If
Okay. How strange. What is it? Did you think of something?
Something feels off about this whole situation. We know for sure that the guy Sinocot had something set up. Yet somehow his contact is a no-show.
How would they know to do that?
That's the problem. They couldn't possibly know what's happened. This feels...
Even though this isn't a formal meeting, I'd still like to start.
Shesipank and Bennu are currently assisting the scholars with the maintenance of Aru. As for Hermanubis, may he rest in peace.
There have been times when I imagined what it might be like to meet you all. Time has taken many things away.
I must say, there is one thing that you appear to be in good spirits, Lesser Lord Kusanali. But even so...
Oh no! So even a Don't worry, Paimon. It worked very well. The issue is how closely I'm tied to Irminsul. Sumeru has undergone tremendous changes during your absence. When gods passed,
Regrettably,
I too have grown weaker due to the effects of Irminsul.
Then what do you suggest?
We take all the help we can get. Sumeru is our shared home. You and I, gods and humans alike.
Though Al-Ahmar is no longer with us, the alliance between the three gods remains in force. Not to mention that it was the people of Sumeru who released us from this prison of Aru. Time...
you really know how to give a rouse.
Now then, let us learn more.
The brightest minds of the Sumeru Academia are busy opening and renovating.
Correct. Irminsul has existed in Teyvat since the very beginning. After the heavenly principles arrived, the power of the Light Realm was divided into elemental energy. Since then, everything in this world has... As the Dendro Archon, I have a duty to protect Irminsul. To Sumeru, it is both, and Teyvat has seen many upheavals, and I made sure to monitor all the pathways. I still believe that someone has actively invaded Irminsul by entering Irminsul through...
I see what you mean. You cannot simply stop all deceased souls from returning.
That's right. As important as it is to guard against external threats.
Please, understand how difficult...
Defense has never been an easy...
After Irminsul was invaded, my authority was quickly restricted.
I'm sure you feel responsible, but you are not to blame. No one can predict...
But the people of Sumeru should not have to endure this. We must...
And this is what...
Yes. The only thing in Sumeru capable of rivaling Irminsul in terms of overall fun... All I managed to do before falling into a coma was make some minor adjustments to Irminsul. The scholar's initial plan was to borrow Aru's power to reboot the economy. Unfortunately, Irminsul has suffered far. To rise to the challenge, we had to resort to a more extreme, and to reclaim Irminsul...
Human wisdom has clearly improved over the millennia. You have not only our support, but that of the...
Together, we will do every...
By the way, when you spoke earlier of an...
Well... Master Tainari! What is that?
Is this... Irminsul? How did this happen?
Luckily, we managed to evac...
What in the world was...
Oh my. I understand.
Not once over the millennia has Irmin...
Please continue, Dendro Archon.
Irminsul's root system is what comprises the ley lines. In the past, it has always been hidden away. It has become a tree of unbridled greed. A clear sign that a
Blasphemy. From where I stand and but if we are to...
The birth of this tree proves to me beyond doubt, but to explain the situation in full...
Zandik. So it was him. I saw him in the...
But didn't Dottore die and not cry? He must still have loyal followers amongst the Fatui.
I can confirm that Fatui forces have arrived in Furthermore, Irminsul seems to be undergoing some kind of mutation. Sorry, I couldn't think of any other word to describe it. They don't seem...
A baleful tree.
Speaking of Dottore, I didn't think it was wise to state this out in the open. But my theory is...
You mean... The Fatui never intended to follow through with him?
It's hardly a conventional strategy, and the rationale behind it, but as it happens, I know someone who works exactly this way. And when it comes down to it, he's been a collaborator of Dottore from the outset. That fact alone confirms that Dottore is involved.
There is still much to be done. Everyone, please.
As per the discussions, the following groups, Mr. Al-Haytham and Mr. Kave, the next phase of the Aru renovation.
We'll give it everything we...
The plan looks feasible, but the implementation will require certain resources.
General Mahamatra Sino and his team will...
No problem. I've already spoken with Sethos and...
This kind of thing is best left to the fleet-footed, right?
If it's efficiency you're after, we're the...
Following up on the elemental energy amplifier we discussed. Ms. Dory, I assume you're the one most...
Yep, that's right.
Got it. Well, I'd like Madame Farazan, Kale, and Nicole to support Dory on the technical side.
You can count on us.
Will do.
Rest assured, I'll take good care of Kale.
Dia, Candace, and Nefer, you'll be in charge of negotiating between the various parties.
You bet. We can...
Good. I believe that covers...
Poor Tainari. Must be tough being Nephis' student.
Hey, don't try and drive a wedge between us.
All it says to me is that Master Nephis has faith in everyone's abilities. While I'm nominally here...
Exactly.
Finally, Traveler, you and I will head to the border between Sumeru and Natlan. Once that task is complete, I'll be asking some at the Eternal Oasis?
Regarding your trip to Natlan, under normal circumstances, a meeting between our two nations would be a far more formal affair. So regretfully, we won't be able to give the Pyro Archon Mawika the grand reception that she deserves. My apologies for the inconvenience.
No point putting too much pressure on yourself.
Right.
Don't worry about me. The Dendro Dragon's life plus. We'll be there every... Yes. I believe in myself. Well...
To what extent we can...
Yeah, no surprise.
Once we roll this out, any Sumeru citizen... This still leaves us with a significant equipment shortage, though.
We'll need a supply of rare materials for the Time is not on our side.
The Aru merge and renovate as discussed. Mr. Sethos is quite familiar with the layout of King Deshret's mausoleum.
I have every confidence. In the meantime, we
Makes sense. There's no...
Get information and stay close.
What is this, boot camp?
It's just Sino being...
Everyone clear on our mission objective. Look at the excess primal constructs. Dismantle...
And King Deshret's 7 pillars of...
If they're just sitting there doing nothing...
Know your place. Excuse me, move or be moved. Give me some space. The wind rises. Excuse me? Behold! Swan Fury! Gotcha! Wretched vermin! Judgment is upon you! Stand condemned! Guilty! Give me some space. Behold! Gotcha! Excuse me? A sage's wisdom!
These devices should still be usable even though they're broken down. Let's take them back for the others to review.
The wind rises. Swan Fury! Unsightly insects! Way ahead of you!
Futile! Your sins weigh upon your soul! Your penance is due! Guilty! Your penance is due!
Give me some space. Glory to Al Akbar! How many do we...
Enough to make an Akasha terminal for everyone who doesn't own one.
I remember you telling me how revolutionary these...
The Academia declared the Akasha to be the most powerful and comprehensive wisdom dissemination system in history. That should give you an idea of how powerful...
Certainly sounds impressive.
Neither Hat Guy nor I have ever...
Well, if it all goes to plan...
Oh, goody! Thank you so much for handling the delivery. What a long way it was. You've really outdone yourselves. I'm well aware what a bumpy, dangerous journey it must have been. Now, I would have loved to oversee the process myself, but of course, those of us who know the plan can't leave the mausoleum. Oh, trust me, I'm patting myself on the back for my assembly work here. But will you really be needing all of this? According to our plan, yes.
I heard you.
Of course, it's really quite a beautiful...
Did you attend the lecture on light?
Of course I attended. I was just a little late, so I had to listen to the whole thing from outside the back door. Anyway, I have a perfectly good understanding of light realm, elemental and abyssal energy, as well as the relationship between the three.
Good to know. Master told me in private. At first, to protect someone from such dangers, it's a tricky problem.
What do you mean? Ah, I get it. For instance, wait, what?
That is not what I... Well, as they often say in Bahumana, an event that is monumental to the individual is negligible in the grand scheme of history. Generally, the fate of the individual is an insignificant affair.
Being from a more...
When the same secret is shared with a group of people, the same fate binds them together. Most people would find this...
Sharing knowledge is a good... All right. I think that...
Thanks.
Okay, the materials are ready. I'll hate them.
Most of the information in Aru...
Oh. Not lost to history.
Some are. All we can do is although...
After Aru
humans may not read. Victory should not be easy to attain, for it symbolizes divine wisdom. Knowledge must not waver, for it has external borders.
Is this a clue to solve? You can't wait. I think I've got it.
A chessboard.
You were right. The youth of today are skilled at solving...
Have the secrets buried in the desert not been unearthed over the years all the same? Since Aru is a place...
I've always been against...
It's you three. Just in time. We've been delving deep.
I've heard this was how you'd while away your free hours. You must be quite the...
It is true. King Deshret's chess games are some of the most well-loved of all his wonderful creations.
Is this chessboard supposed to be another
Naturally. Visitors, every...
1 second.
Dangerous?
I should be the one to go, then.
Sounds like the self-confidence of our present company is...
Don't be ridiculous.
I appreciate... Besides, I'm sure they won't let things get out of hand. Keeping things relatively...
Fair enough. I mean, you guys...
But Bennu said he wanted to...
Thank you. This doesn't seem like ordinary chess.
No, you must enter the board and...
Ready?
Let's do it.
The first trial is posed by me.
I don't think this is gonna stop us.
But the key to this game lies in working together. Otherwise, you will be deemed to have broken the rules.
Looks like it's up to me. Marak, can you open it?
King Deshret's favorite primal construct. Living on in suitcase form, of all things. Amusing.
Ho! Excellent work. Now is the time for my trial. Now, don't be nervous. I'll make it nice and easy for you.
Really?
Thanks in advance. We appreciate it.
Ibis, King, don't you think this all rather inappropriate? You may as well be handing them victory on a silver platter. Do not expect me to follow your lead.
Ha! Suit yourself.
Ibis, King, don't you think this all rather inappropriate? You may as well be handing them victory on a silver platter. Do not expect me to follow your lead.
Ha! Suit yourself.
Strange time to catch up on sleep.
I'm not sleeping, I'm thinking! It's not that simple, you know.
Ibis, King, don't you think this all rather inappropriate? You may as well be handing them victory on a silver platter. Do not expect me to follow your lead.
Ha! Suit yourself.
Strange time to catch up on sleep.
I'm not sleeping, I'm thinking! It's not that simple, you know.
Vaya mierda de modo. O sea, está bien, pero no así. No vamos todo porque tenemos.
Done.
No sé pensar. Ya no sé pensar.
Final. But seriously, that was incredible. Standing on the oh, sorry. I'll save my thoughts for later. Thanks to the three of you for helping us out with this. Is it just me, or were you giving us quite a lot of guidance along the way?
We made but a humble contribution.
You lived up to our
In addition to the... Since Aru's
So, Bill...
Imagine for a moment.
I agree. This is...
Me, oh my!
Naturally.
Naturally.
Time to go! Let's go find Nahida! There you are. Miss Nicole, she said that while the other members of the Hexen Circle are busy with important work, she is. So, well, time for...
This should be one of the closest places to Natlan in all of Sumeru. There's the barrier Nicole and Nefer mentioned, but why? And if I'm not Good
question. I'm wondering the same thing myself.
That voice. Muika, You got here pretty quickly.
Hello, traveler. It's been a while.
Hello there.
Hello, Dendro Archon.
Malika, I apologize for asking you to meet at the border on such short notice. I also apologize for not being able to greet you in person. The form in which you see me now is one carried by the Traveler. The Irminsul has been infiltrated by the Doctor. We must be on our guard, as he can spy on information in the world from within the tree. Fortunately, there is no record of the Traveler in Irminsul, and you are still within Natlan's borders.
My records will be preserved in the Night Kingdom, rather than the ley lines. As long as the Night Kingdom remains disconnected from the ley line cycle, the Doctor has no way of knowing my movements.
Exactly.
So by meeting each other in this way, the meeting essentially never happened. No wonder Paimon didn't come. You were concerned that the Natlanese have heard about the situation in Sumeru. With the borders sealed off, merchants have been forced to stop their shipments. It's pretty serious, and you're the ones bearing the brunt of it.
I'd like to address the question you raised at the beginning. I can offer a brief explanation. I don't reach this conclusion gladly, but Irminsul predates the heavenly principles. It existed long ago, so even when the people of Sumeru became ill because of pollution, it was not a critical issue from the perspective of Irminsul itself. As long as it continues to function normally. But this time, the Doctor's invasion has directly affected the tree. The heavenly principles established a rule that when Irminsul is plunged into grave danger, a portion of that way, even if Sumeru is destroyed,
We'd certainly need it.
The heavenly principles created almost everything that exists in Teyvat today. To them, preserving the existence of the world and its inhabitants takes priority over protecting Sumeru.
Meaning, protecting Sumeru now falls to you.
Yes. My own power may be limited, especially compared to yours. But that doesn't mean that we're just gonna sit around and wait for—
Nicole of the Hexen Circle didn't say exactly what this meeting was about. But after hearing everything you've said so far, I think I can—
That's right. Nahida and I discussed it at length.
You need the pyronosis, don't you?
Yes. Originally, I only intended to borrow it, but the situation—
Why do you sound so nervous? There's no need to be—
Surely a gnosis is pretty important to a god.
I guess, but it's not as if losing it would suddenly render— But I'm sure you don't need me to tell you that. With all the nations you've traveled to, and all— As far as I'm concerned, a gnosis is basically an elemental energy enhancer. But I don't usually use it. You know me. I like to think I'm pretty strong without it.
Yeah.
So you see? You don't need to sweat it. Here, take the pyronosis. Uh-huh. Just like that. To tell the truth, I've always toyed with the idea of giving it to someone who needs it more than I do. I know you accompanied Nahida here to try and increase the chance of success. It's a good thing you did, because your involvement is one of the main reasons you've managed to persuade me.
Are you sure about this?
I won't try to quantify it, but trust me. Handing over the Gnosis to Tumaini is far from the— Besides, even if you hadn't come here personally, I think I still would have agreed to Nahida's request. Irminsul doesn't just affect Sumeru. It impacts all of Teyvat. I know all too well how difficult it can be to— You don't need to tell me the specifics of your plan. Where the Gnosis is involved, the tighter the secrecy, the higher your chances of—
Malika, my heartfelt thanks go to you and—
Don't mention it. But now for the hard part.
I have an idea.
Just as I thought.
Incredible.
Just made a lucky guess. This seems to happen quite a lot.
Irminsul usually produces effects based on the records it holds. Since the Traveler is a descender.
Is that right? You really are full of surprise. Catch!
Whoa! Thank you, Moika. Thank you for trusting us with something so important.
All right. No need to get so formal. It's not like... Besides, there's still one problem. You might be able to pass...
I have the pyronosis in my hand. It feels strangely ordinary. I need to think hard about my memories of Pyro. My memories of journeying through Natlan.
The gnosis disappeared.
I'm fine. The pyronosis disappeared into my body, just like phlogiston.
Maybe it resonates with you because you've mastered the power of phlogiston. You might not be
Whew.
Please allow me to express my gratitude once again, Moika.
Pleasure. Well, I've given you all the help I can.
We won't let you down.
Yeah, we aren't about to lose.
Traveler, Paimon, how are you feeling? Paimon's a teensy bit nervous, but only Of course. After all the adventures you've had with the Traveler.
I'm doing all right.
With the negative effects of Irminsul, I am a bit like a piece of fruit that's been burrowed into by hungry insects and left to rot. But please don't worry. We all know what we're getting into, and stoking the fire inside oneself is certainly... I've been quietly learning little things from everyone.
Me too. With the constant traveling...
I think there's someone else here who would share that sentiment.
Don't worry about what I think. I was just past...
What are you talking about, hat guy? This...
Says who? You can fly just like I can. I would have thought it makes...
I don't know why, but I feel a little more...
It shows that you feel comfortable laying down your burdens in our presence. It means... And we feel exactly the same way around you. Feel free to...
No quiero hablar con nadie, por favor, no quiero hablar con nadie. Texto.
Ah, it's finally done. Ugh, but I have a nagging feeling that there's something I've forgotten. Oh, there you are. Everything wrapped up on your end? Okay, fair enough.
You must really be exhausted.
Well, it's...
When work ends?
Yeah, we're definitely due a break. Probably a little late to start. Here, this one's for you.
Thanks.
You want a bite to eat?
Are you nervous? Because everything that happens next is beyond my individual control.
What do you mean?
There's only so much I...
Was it like...
You mean with us?
So the enemy is...
If your memory is so vivid, you might also...
I came for a conversation.
What do I think? I think we're certainly better.
It's good having me around to help out.
Absolutely.
Certainly feels that way. So, the sky is so clear. And there isn't a whiff of...
Awful things happen. What you and I have done is increase our...
Lofty ideals may provide no defense at all. Oh, I hope everything...
It will. As long...
It's...
I think...
We'll make our...
Good.
As much as possible.
That'll be enough.
Master Tainari! Mr. Sino! I brought...
I know how easily...
I gotta ask, though. Who's up?
Madame Farazan said she...
A juicer.
Yeah,
The juice is very sweet.
I think so.
Kale, how are you feeling?
Physically, I'm okay. It just still feels...
I know the feeling well.
At least now.
All the more reason that you should have...
Those two things...
What are we all chatting about, Would anyone like any juice? I had some early... Very well, very well.
There's this enormous power.
Kale, just because we normally keep the conversation, I don't think it's childish.
My professor once told your rage.
Thanks. Miss Nicole said every innocent person who's been hurt eats, but it's all about to...
I don't know if you've...
And since this...
Yeah. Sumiro is my home.
And once you're done...
Stop it with the...
Hey, excuse me. There are still 3 unclaimed...
Thank you, madam.
Drink up and enjoy my handiwork. I think... Please. I know. Time to go! Let's meet the others at the mausoleum of King Deshret.
I have not felt this way in a long time. Standing up high, gazing out at the rolling dunes, one cannot know what freedom true...
The golden slumber truly lives up to its name as a dreamland. Though desert sands exist there too, no mirage, no matter how glorious.
Dendro Archon.
I was wondering.
What kind of question?
So many. More than as I once... What are the many...
The biggest question you should be...
Yes. Although, I must not fail.
What we declare to...
Nahida! We're here
Just in time.
ready when you... We're here too. Miss Nicole! Miss Nicole! You run... Sorry. Lesser Lord Kusanali? The equipment is ready. And the modification...
As discussed...
Accessing Irminsul via the Akasha is no longer feasible at this stage. There are other options, it's just... They're a little more extreme, and more technologically demanding to implement. Maybe you should...
The architecture and functionality of the Akasha terminals overlap considerably with Aru. There is reasonable evidence as long as a system this in the pursuit of greater knowledge.
Correct. In academic language.
Right.
That's right.
In that case, I'll skip to the conclusion then. We need to further modify Aru. Yes.
I've already
So you...
Yes.
When we evacuated the city, we've checked
everyone in Sumer.
Since dysfunction, but by expanding under normal circuit thus... Counting down. 3, 2, 1.
Are you ready?
Ready. People sought knowledge, they turned to the Tree of Wisdom. Today, we use it to save Sumeru and the whole world. These boughs that nurtured learning must not become tools for destroying the world.
Transformation.
You would shut down Irminsul just to stop me? You fools. I have all the time in the world.
Success! The evil Irminsul tree has stopped growing!
Great!
What a display of true courage! The courage to think and the courage to act! I never thought I would witness the shutdown of Irminsul with my own eyes. Perhaps this is human wisdom in action?
Indeed, only humans could do such a thing. Gods are few and far between.
What was once created for spreading knowledge is now used for another purpose. A rather ingenious plan.
I am grateful to you three for your help. Only thanks to you were we able to extend Aru's interference capabilities to cover all terminals. Now, nobody who wears a terminal will have their activity accurately tracked by Irminsul. No matter how many eyes Dotori possesses, he will not be able to see us clearly. Now for the next step. I will need the help of your supreme powers once again.
How might we be of service?
I need to reach the Eternal Oasis immediately. Right now?
In that case, Ibis King, would you agree that this is a fine opportunity to dust off our old...
Never.
You mean the one you gave?
How could I? You misjudge me. I just wanted to show you another way you can use it. Connect to Safei Shatranj.
Safei Shatranj? You mean that place in the desert?
Thoth's chess set gains its power from the chessboard laid out in the desert by King Deshret and ourselves. All ceremonies conducted using the chess set must be activated via Safei Shatranj. In other words, the chess set is an extension of the chessboard.
Transfer initiated. Entering...
We haven't heard a single word from our spy in the desert. I'm afraid he might have...
Never mind.
But we spent years turning him.
Nothing comes for free in this world, but the loss is not without its purpose. For a small price, we have wasted a precious amount of the limited time they have.
Understood.
Weighing profit against loss is a necessary part of life. But to tell the truth, I have been operating at a loss since this all began. Since many centuries ago, in fact. For instance, why would a banker act as the executor of a will? If you hadn't deposited your personal belongings at Northland Bank, I would have no reason to be here right now. Dottore, I've placed your final data backup into the ley lines as per our contract. I trust we are now square for the safe deposit fees you paid.
Is it not a little petty to split hairs like this? Given...
I consider sound bookkeeping a matter of principle.
Do not forget that you only live to see this day thanks to me. In fact...
Why, that's hardly a fair assessment. I will concede that my survival was perhaps at your whim. Managing money is not like other professions. Mine is not a role I could have acquired based on your recommendation alone.
The information stored in the ley lines is quite comprehensive. Rest assured, I have not forgotten how well. I presume you have no sense.
How could anything possibly go wrong with such strict measures in place? The remainder of your soul was split in two, with one... Though I must say, your disdain for the other segments is quite amusing. Zandik is you, and you are Zandik. Zandik created the segments, yet you, a segment yourself, reject him.
That is, Zandik, created segments of various ages in his later years. To achieve this, he had to freeze time and part with but as constructive as it sounds, it erases my uniqueness. If each segment is equally me, then by the same token, none of them are truly me. A soul living forever in the past inevitably holds different views than he did in his later years. The same thing that completes me also restricts me. You too might ask yourself which stage of your life you want to be preserved at. The day your business failed, or the day you were framed by a...
We needn't dredge up the past.
This undesirable plan was eventually scrapped. And after that, I concluded that there was no more...
The other half of your...
And yet in the process,
I once thought your ultimate goal was to ascend to godhood. But as it...
Experiments take a suspiciously vacant seat.
What can I say? After all your efforts, you really did uncover the world's secrets. So, is the new world you promised a lie?
No, it never was. I am glad to be able to control Irmin's soul from within. Now almost everyone faces the prospect of death. But not a single person has ever been able to experiment unrestrained in the afterlife through sheer... I am the only one to have overcome this enormous challenge. Would I not be letting the world down if I didn't make...
Clearly the dividing of your soul did not...
Is that why you chose to work with me?
Could I call my...
Well then, I must say...
Why make things harder than they need to be? Showing up in the name... As for why
I'd argue that a Is it not true?
Especially for...
Let's not pretend...
Is it really so...
Of course not.
Regrader, sir. People have been spotted.
How strange. Despite... Well, Dottore...
They're coming.
But even so, I would say Irmin's soul is a wonderfully convenient thing on the whole. If you do manage to create a new world, perhaps you could plant one outside my office, too.
I'll consider it.
What do you need me to do? Stall them?
The experiment will take time. Stall them for as long...
Very well. Have you heard this story? He pleaded with the god. Many suns and moons passed. Seasons changed. And
are you suggesting I worship you as a god?
Certainly not the latter. Isn't it a little too early to be saying goodbye? Not that I wish to keep you from your business, of course. Very well. Let's leave the conversation there for now.
¿Cuánto texto, por favor?
The power of King Deshret's 7 pillars is truly remarkable. With just a chessboard, you can move an entire unit across the material plane.
Yeah, sets us up for a much easier fight. Really makes my day.
I wonder how many people can say they stormed a city twice.
I was just thinking that. I've definitely had more than...
This is my first time here, actually.
I hope this will be my...
Does everyone have to chime in?
What an amuse...
Whoa!
Because the image on her shield is one of me. And I...
Huh. Well, la-dee-da. Isn't that fancy? Could I get...
You wish for your gauntlet to... I think you'll find that it is I whose image is...
Thanks. Definitely feel stronger now.
You're welcome, my lady. I am glad to lend you my...
Sino, what's the situation?
There are troops stationed at every entrance. Everyone, stick to the plan. We'll take the main entrance. Move out.
Out of my way! Take this! Watch out!
Get lost!
Thank you, Jed.
You gotta be more careful. If you're not ready to put your life on the line, you can't be certain of defeating your opponent. She's right. Keep your wits about you, Rana.
You stand condemned!
Buckle up! Grant us your blessing!
Nowhere to run!
You asked for it.
Take them out and secure the harbor. Reinforcements will arrive by water.
Consider it done. Show no mercy.
Transgression!
That seemed to work. You need to hurry up! This is trouble.
Pin them down! Hear my prayer!
You need to hurry up!
Through me, justice is served. Their penance is due. Guilty. Their penance is due. You stand condemned.
Winter shall eventually come.
Looks like we're in for a tough fight.
Too easy! Grant us your dead meat! Look alive! Hear my
Judgment is upon you. Guilty. You stand condemned. Your penance is due. You stand condemned! Waterway secured.
Brothers! Sisters!
Perfect. Just in time.
Welcome. Once we've linked up,
The team has arrived at the north entrance, as planned.
Good. Press on. Nowhere to run!
Are you here to play with me? The more, the merrier.
Fire with maximum!
Gloves off! Grant us your blessing! Pin them down!
Through me, justice is served. Their penance is due. Guilty.
Take too long.
You stand condemned.
Look out! It's an ambush!
Finally. We need to hurry. Take the middle road now.
Mahamacho Sino!
Don't relax just yet. More Fatui approaching from the right.
Irminsul cannot track our movements. If necessary, we could...
Don't worry. We'll wipe them all.
As you can see, our people came...
Good, good.
How are things with the Traveler?
Don't underestimate Tainari just because he's...
All right.
Sino and the reinforcements have dropped. By using a cluster leaf of cultivation, we can pass through certain terrain silently.
Good luck with that. We'll just fly up there.
Ready?
Ready.
Enshroud!
The wind rises.
Fix your skull!
My everlasting flame!
Fatui soldiers up ahead.
Careful.
Prepare for battle.
Hey! There's people over there!
You have some nerve showing your faces here.
You're right on schedule.
Well, this guy sure as heck isn't your average Fatui sergeant.
They've stationed quite a few people nearby. It definitely looks like everything about this guy feels too deliberate. I highly doubt he's just a subordinate of Dottores. So you've been waiting for us. But it looks like you're geared up for a conversation.
Very clever, General Mahamatra Sino. I know you're the one in charge of the
siege? Sumer?
Historically, yes. But things can always change.
There's a Fatui ambush at the north gate.
Can you handle him?
We can for now.
Yes, I'm quite sure both sides can hold their ground for the time being. The battle is not yet. But what happens next? Do you enjoy watching blood? Once a war begins, some people must die. I doubt you wish.
Wait a second. It's a trick. He's not even there. Silence!
He disappeared. What was that? A ghost?
Curses! He was never there to begin with.
Enough talk. Attack!
I apologize for being unable to accompany you at this cruel. Sumeru's General Mahamatra is quite ruthless. It's a good thing I wasn't there in person.
Your illusion held them up for a time just fine. But now that they have seen through it...
Decoy or not, what matters now is that they will be heading your way imminently.
Not imminently.
Behold!
This is far enough. Tainari, you go help Sino.
Are you sure you don't need me?
No need. Once the connection is established, we'll...
All right.
Now where's the interface Nahida mentioned? Come on! Where's it hiding?
Found it. It's over here. We can connect to the inside. You should be pretty familiar with the
Is it the same route as last time?
For the most part. We don't need to adjust.
Then I should be fine.
And Paimon? Once...
Wait! The stakes are way higher this time, right? Huh? Why are you scared?
It's nothing.
Hey, you've grown quite a lot yourself.
Well, anyway, Paimon thinks she's pretty knowledgeable.
If we say Alhatham's not a weirdo, it's hard to explain how he came up with the idea of you applying to the academia.
She just goes to show how important it is to have someone supporting you. And...
That's fair. I have learned a lot in Sumeru. Oh yeah. Did you ever come up with that ugly nick...
What? No way! We're friends now!
Fine.
We need to go. Paimon, if you're staying, look after yourself.
Will do. Paimon's gonna link up with Tainari and Sino. You got...
We will be.
Initiating connection. Well, here we are again. Come to think of it, I still don't even know where we're going.
Thanks to our terminals, it should be impossible for Irminsul to read. I can...
Don't tell me. Only you need to know.
Listen to me. Your safety is... Don't even think about sacrificing yourself for the greater good. We can't...
All right, if you insist.
This place looks so different from how I remember. It's a complete mess. Like someone's turned the place upside down.
Must be Dottores doing. Either he's searching for some...
It's still changed.
He has to know we've entered Irminsul. But luckily for us, be on your guard. The red parts have probably been corrupted by Dottores' power. Don't touch them, or you might alert him. Swarm Fury! He's looking for us. Tread carefully. That wall could be a problem. Fortunately, it looks breakable. Give it a shot. Search for it. Rises. Behold! Search for it! The same old trick again? Are you kidding me? Let's handle it just like we did before. This cheap trick isn't gonna stop us.
Oh no! It's...
A trap! Is that why he was using the same trick over and over again? To get us to lower our guard?
I'm trapped!
Why won't this thing budge?
Hello?
Nicole?
Yes, it's me. I'm monitoring your progress from inside the Eternal Oasis, and I have to say, I couldn't see anything at first. But now that you two are inside, I can use your location. It's not the clearest image, but it's better than not being. I can't intervene directly, but I can help to guide you out. Dottore in his current form is a blight upon both Irminsul and the ley lines. Pay attention to your surroundings. There must be sources of his contamination nearby. The corrupt is that one of good work. But we're not done yet. Stay close, and let's see if we can find any others like it nearby.
Squall Fury! The wind rises.
This must be another one.
Agreed. Now... Oh, wait! Watch out!
It's Dottore.
The seal is broken. Quick! Get out of there!
And where exactly do you think you can run to?
Wait, what is that?
Pursuers. That's gotta be it.
Run! Don't let that thing touch you.
Dodge that attack!
There's more than one path. Which way do we go?
To the left. Trust me.
Fleeing like vermin. What a pathetic sight.
Hey!
Watch yourselves. Stay focused.
There's a cliff ahead. Jump!
More of those corruption sources. Destroy them as you did before, and open the exit as quickly as possible. They're relentless. Is he trying to wear us down? You'll just have to destroy these too. I think the pursuit is over.
Hard to say. Stay alert.
I think we've made it to
You doing okay?
I'll be fine.
Take a short rest. And
Nicole?
The connection's been cut. But that means...
Look at you supporting one another. How very tough.
Dottore!
Took you long enough to find us. You're more useless than I thought.
Oh, really? I think I deserve a little more credit for my methods than that. Rather than hunting you down, I chose to let you roam free. I indulged your presumption that I was unable to track your movements, played along with your clever little plan. Fleeing is for animals, but I rather enjoy watching you flee.
If that's true, then why did you come looking for us?
Because I wanted to observe you up close, of course. Don't misunderstand me, I'm not here for a fight. Is it so unusual that I wished? After all, it's... Why are you so afraid? I have done nothing unprecedented in discovering the truth. You made a bold series of moves in deciding to erase yourself. And with the power of this great chronicling device called Irmin's Soul, you are able to achieve something quite remarkable. Once most people form an opinion about someone, it tends to imprison their mind. Yet you managed to erase every trace of you. However, this meant that you stood out to me all the more when I saw you in Nodcry. I didn't even have to go looking for you. For someone in my position, connecting the dots was a trivial affair. It would have been...
You seem very pleased with yourself for figuring it out. I'm sure you'd even be more delighted to learn...
That would hardly be necessary. Besides, let me put your mind at ease. I have no intent... I doubt that the prospect of losing your current life is all that frightening to you. Because in your case, the cruelest twist of fate is that you'll never again have the chance to make up for any of your mistakes.
All here shall bend to my will.
Squall Fury!
I'm afraid you'll need to do better than that to take me down. I expected you to have grown stronger. Ah, how foolish of me. I forgot that you lack any means to increase your power.
You will pay for everything you've done.
Oh, will I now?
Time to ignite!
The wind rises. Cry louder!
Does the prospect of death amuse you?
I could ask you the same question! I'll distract Dottore. You focus on the mission.
Got it.
the hopes and dreams of the masses.
Open the secret door on this enchanting night. May wisdom's light eradicate ignorance and darkness, and hereby fulfill our ancient vow. Commence data extraction.
Outdated ideals and stand in the way of progress. You will pay for interfering with the grandest experiment of all time.
Good timing.
Dottore, as clever as you are, you fail to understand wisdom. Wisdom takes many forms, but the path you have chosen eschews them all.
Huh.
This fading! Since we're within Ernieson, it stands to reason that any power you wield comes from
You're extracting the information from Irminsul just to strip me of my power.
I will find his weakness.
Introduce a new variant, but it's nowhere near enough. Petty trick.
Committed to memory. Scorch and burn.
Squall Fury.
Bow your head. Let's try
Nothing worth mentioning.
Muso no
The
Hitotaki!
Temple of Wisdom.
Behold, how amusing.
You won't just...
You're so close. Just hold on a little longer. I'll hold him up. Traveler, Hat Guy, the rest is up to you.
We certainly have a knack for surprising each other, don't we?
I'm just getting started.
It's time!
Say your prayers!
Surrounding your senses, and watch your back.
It's time!
Say your prayers!
How could I have reached this place if death were something I feared?
The last gasp struggle of a dying man is a...
It's time!
Say your prayers! Squall Fury!
Let's try this! Muso no Hitotaki!
It's time!
Say your prayers!
That's enough!
It's all yours. Do with it as you see fit.
Just as you say, this world is home to some archaic things. And as you suppose, you are a formidable opponent. You have long coveted the secrets of wisdom. So now, I will demonstrate true wisdom in action. I invoke my supreme authority as the keeper of Irminsul. Commend me or condemn me, but give your verdict now!
Mahakusaladhama, are you certain that you wish to exercise your authority to destroy Irminsul? It represents both your roots and your finest accomplishments. You truly intend to abandon the very thing you have always fought for?
This is my decision.
Irminsul is the original tree of Tibet. It is the means by which the heavenly principles maintains fate itself. The 7 Archons should honor and revere it, for their authority was bestowed upon them by...
It is precisely because I honor and revere it that I fight for wisdom is knowing how to weigh the options and make the right decision. If you truly care about the fortunes of this world...
Planting a seed begins the chain of cause and effect. Since you have become a great true till we meet again, Lord of Dendro.
The first flame. The pure, cleansing fire.
Shall we?
Where were we?
I was suggesting that you needn't perform when signing a contract.
You're only sitting here because your bank demanded an evaluation of the trustee.
So you told a story about a young scholar from a merchant family in Sumeru?
I told a compelling tale, didn't I?
The post-expulsion story is far more captivating.
The human experiments or the elixir of immortality?
The part where you die.
Ah, yes. my favorite part. The 35-year-old segment thought of himself as Dottore, reserving the name Zandik for the original specimen. Of all the segments, he was the most selfish. After his expulsion, Dottore searched for a new direction. He joined the Fatui, studied Elazar in great depth, secured resources. He was rather fortunate in his career. Zandik turned to Conrian technology and successfully created his segments. But this was not immortality. Even with backup segments, his body would still age. Still, thanks to Snezhnaya, Zandik found the ideal base for his experiments. Then a perfect partnership materialized at a crucial moment. The year that both parties realized they needed more time. Fortunately, Zandik succeeded. In a miraculous turn of events, he gained the extra time he needed.
I seem to recall it differently.
All right, it's true. No matter how much elixir he took, Zandik remained human and continued to age. Then, on the morning he turned 85...
Help me up! Call for help!
Surely he would be rescued, Zandik thought. But to his surprise, no one helped him. Zandik was too selfish for that.
Don't forget, you're one of us.
Yes, and we're all waiting.
Waiting for me to die.
Pantalone arrived for a meeting and happened to witness what followed. He found it unsettling.
I never said that.
But the Zandiks were unfazed. It was a rare opportunity for self-dissection.
What does all that have to do with you depositing your data at Northland Bank?
It has made me cherish my time in this world all the more.
Fair enough. So you do have a sense of self-preservation.
What do you mean?
You're hardly normal, and you don't cherish life. You just don't want to admit defeat in the limited time you have.
Even so, don't I deserve an interesting ending?
I'm counting on it.
If nothing else, I expect my funeral will be a grand affair indeed.
What a magnificent fire. In Snezhnaya, we light fires to ward off the cold. Fire, it seems, is antithetical to ideas such as cold, frozen, and unchanging.
Perhaps it has always been that way. From the beginning, fire has been used to drive away wild beasts and warm the body and mind. You could say it's a form of treatment. One that cures the human heart of mortal fear.
Mortal fear? Something you haven't been acquainted with.
Whereas you, I'm sure, must know the feeling quite well indeed. I remember when we first discussed the... You fear the prospect...
Of course I do. I'm only human, after all. And while you may have forgotten it, you cannot deny that...
Perhaps you are right. But I abandoned it long ago and devoted myself to my experiment.
From the very beginning, I never...
But still you came. Contract...
Because I am a reputable partner.
And as we have discussed, experiments are about more than results alone. The process is equally important. I have come here.
I'm afraid you're...
After I die, there will be no one to make the elixir of immortality. and your remaining stock will only last a few more years. How then will you...
When I feel optimistic about market environments, I never forcibly adjust them. They have their own. I have been quite particular about many things.
You make yourself sound...
Oh, but I am. And I hope you will be too. It may have been a long time since anyone...
Ha! I can see it. The experiment in blasphemy that I... It has been a long process.
If the very goal of your experiment was to explore infinite possibilities, then there was never any...
Indeed. Yet now, the experiment has officially drawn to a close.
What should I call you? Zandik? Or do you prefer to...
Suit yourself. Goodbye, Feofan. This time, that's what it truly is.
And don't I know it? Goodbye, Zandik.
I could have carried out many more experiments. But to me, Lord of Dendro, this outcome is certain.
I believe you. But unfortunately, this is...
Experiment.
Wisdom is conveying information in terms that people can clearly...
Indeed. I can... Ha. You have a formidable mind, and you are braver than I thought. Setting fire to the very thing you're surviving...
When necessary, wisdom can be as fierce as an inferno.
Perhaps you are right. You see what lies at the bottom of the human heart.
Here is where your journey comes to an end.
It seems I have unwittingly been your arch-enemy all along.
I do not deny your intelligence. But there are events that take place in the real world. And goodbye.
Well, that's the last of them. Everyone on the list is already back where they should be.
It was a long, hard road. But I just pray that we'll never...
Paradise.
I wouldn't think gods need such a...
People always think they're the only... As the Goat King...
Only we can truly understand.
Given the myriad ways in which...
Well, that sounds about right.
If you...
Belief is a...
I'll be heading back to the Temple of Silence. I heard the Goat King and the Ibis...
It's back to Aru Village.
Until next time.
Right back at you. Where it is that...
Dropping by?
Oh, the temple was.
Guess that's true.
All right.
I will.
You do have a point.
See? Retirement has always been a problem, especially for old-timers.
Naturally.
What do you think,
Huh? How could I
Sorry if my question...
Hey, I never...
Different beliefs.
By which you mean... you two... So, you see this as sort of a family visit?
Family.
You could say that. In a set, just look at this place.
And...
I mean that for the most part.
Why does that not surprise you?
Anyway, give it...
Once Sethos, the current leader of the Temple of Silence, returned, but judging by the expressions of everyone, this sacred ground houses untold...
How about we...
Oh, that...
are we having a...
Oh,
how the time...
And you, Mr. Harrish?
To be honest,
Me...
forgive my blunt...
I do.
Not putting a...
Exactly.
Last time when...
And we...
Don't worry. The more the merrier.
Don't take this the wrong...
If I were to compete against you...
Where's Sobek? I'm sure he'd be good for a few...
I wonder what...
Oh, I'm glad you...
Such devastation visited on Sumeru City. Look at all of this. It's going to take me forever to tidy.
I would have thought a little appreciation of my
Helping? Effort? This is your house! Of course you should be putting in the effort! If anything, I'm the one who—
So you see yourself as just a helper in this—
If you're trying to say that since I live here too, I have an obligation to tidy up, fine. I suppose I do. Wait a second, stop.
In the wake of a great storm,
Can you stop making it seem like
I won't pretend it's
This is the roof over your head. Your shelter from the cold. The furniture is scattered, the paintings have fallen off the walls, the windows are
The way I see it, these problems are—
Ugh, this is precisely why I hate talking to you about sentimental things. It's like banging my head against a wall. You simply don't understand.
It sounds like this is causing you a lot of anguish.
You mean the house or the paint?
I mean your sentiment.
Oh, well, yes.
Generally speaking, when anguish becomes the norm, people usually make an attempt to improve their situation.
But there are so many people and things in life that are difficult to change. It's not like you can force them. Besides, anguish can be a source of inspiration. And I'm not sure I could break my
I'm glad you're able to make yourself think like that.
What kind of a response?
And I wasn't
happy about what?
Happy that you can always find an answer that backs up your views.
You...
More often than not, life is a process of running into problems and then searching for— Not everyone's so good.
Huh.
Pass me that bomb.
Huh? Okay.
You may consider this my progress on the path to mastery.
What? Wait a second. Isn't that box mine? Hey, it is. It must have fallen off that shelf.
Would you like me to put it in your bedroom for you?
Huh? What kind of progress is this? These books on the floor. Ugh. Guess I should help him.
Local subterpiece, imported goods, such a bright future ahead. I can picture the Mora just rolling in.
You do.
It's called being imposing.
Oh, I'm positively shaking in my sandals. What command?
You've got a lot of nerve. Seriously, do you have any idea how different—
Surely that's a good thing. I presume they're more disposed to actually like—
You traded my secret for sympathy! Thanks to you, I've lost every last shred of my mercantile majesty. How am I supposed to make anyone think I'm a big, scary investor now?
The dark days of—
Speaking of friends, since what—
A coming together of fates, nothing more.
Forget it. So, I really took a loss this time.
I'm trying to see if you— A little birdie.
Nefer! Thank goodness you're here. I've been—
Huh?
Oh no, I'm not—
Reasoning knows no—
Huh?
It was all the—
Don't bring up the—
Surprisingly, and
You're from the Vahuman? I brought you this book because it probably—
Don't tell me it's actually—
You may not know this, Lord Sangamabe, but Lady Nefer has a fondness for—
No,
Perhaps she feels—
Suits my style. Very interesting, thank you. And as it happened—
Incense?
I imagine you've already used up the incense I gave you.
Well, but I'll gladly—
Katayun, you—
Congratulate.
Well done, Kale. After studying for so long.
Sure hasn't been easy.
All grown up. No luck.
Thanks, everyone. Master Tainari, thank you for your guidance.
Sino had a matter to—
I'm afraid the party will have—
Kale?
No, it's not what you think. I've made plans with—
Well, that's a relief. Let's get together when everyone's back. I'm sure you'll be doing even better by then.
Of course. I have a feeling you're right. up on sleep and food, Paimon's feeling full of vim and vigor again.
For someone who spends so much time resting, your recovery routine is surprisingly simple.
Hey! Paimon's been working her butt off too, you know. She flew all over the city helping everyone out.
Don't worry. I saw how hard you worked.
All right. We all know you're the most hardworking person in Tavad. As long as you're rested and full, that's what really matters. Paimon's been looking around the place, and it seems like the city's already on the mend. But Paimon's been wondering how Nahida's doing. We should check in on her.
What's going...
Nothing much. Nahida was just...
Oh, the Traveler told Paimon all about that.
You make it sound like I'm on the brink of some kind of breakdown. If we can just get to the bottom of Dotori's intentions, we can
Just listen to that new...
Observe. A classic Sumeru specialty.
To be honest, even I can sense the change.
Everything Dotori said to you was a...
Can someone as old as...
If it helps, just think of yourself as a late bloomer. It's all a matter of... For a puppet, developing at such an age is perfectly normal.
But however you see yourself, well done.
All right. I see.
Anyway.
What else can I do but complete my current courses? Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. There are still...
I'm so happy that Hat Guy is doing... But what about you, Nahida? The Pyro knows it now. Aru...
Irminsul has a strong influence over you.
There's no need to worry. Thanks to Nicole, angels can do things like that? They can. Such abilities are precisely what makes them so powerful. The goddess of... In my eyes, much of what she went on to achieve reached...
So, does that mean...
Correct. Just imagine that Aru has become the new Earth. The wisdom of Sumeru has ultimately converged into a single, unified entity. Whatever it is!
Dendro Archon, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Oh, thank goodness you're here.
Sir Nepis.
Yes, there's something I need to report.
The Fatui Harbinger, the rooster, sends us his sympathies, along with all the usual... His stance is that, following the unrest and Nod Cry, Dotori was subjected to internal censure.
No less than can be expected.
Snezhnaya paid a heavy price working to stop him. They even... The letter goes on to say that even so, Snezhnaya cannot claim to be blameless. Apparently, additionally, they are supplying relief funds and supplies, which are... Sounds like he's got an answer for everything.
True. But as diplomatic rhetoric goes, it's highly effective.
This disaster has had a profound impact on Sumeru. The matter of Dotori can be seen as settled for now. We are sure to cross paths again in the future, and in that light, with Irminsul burned, the flow of fate now carries many more possibilities.
Perhaps we can move on to a less serious matter? Dendro Archon, will you eat with us once this matter...
Of course! Junior Zod, Sino, and Acacia all told me the same thing.
What a wonderful...
Not more to me.
More? Dendro Archon...
Those good friends of yours are always talking about tomatoes. Tomatoes. Tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
Take your time, there's no need...
Does this mean you're going...
I know. Traveler, Paimon.
Sure.
You here now? Wonderful. That land is such a lively lively place. It's super cheerful. Mm-hmm. I can see that. There are people.
You came. Welcome, welcome. You must be hungry from your journey.
Oh, thanks, but no thanks. We've been eating the whole way here. We had a mushroom platter, sap's meat stew, butter braised chicken, hot as sour.
All right. No need for all.
Maybe later then. We can wait till everyone's gone.
Sounds like a plan. I should tell you, I already have some
Why's that, Malika?
to say thank you.
Your senses are spot on, but
Because the pyronosis has vanished. I sensed its loss.
Despite scouring through the remnants of Irminsul, we couldn't find any sign of the pyronosis.
That's certainly unusual. Still, the potential fallout from Irminsul's loss is significant, to say the least. There's no need to feel guilty. We were clear that this time, there was to be no returning.
Thank you really is a fascinating phrase. We use it to express gratitude for the smallest of things. It's not that we lack other means of expression. It's that when we truly need...
You're right. In that land, we prefer simple expressions too. Companionship.
That's wonderful to hear. Sincere feelings are up.
Irminsul's destruction doesn't seem to have done you much harm. I'm glad to see you're doing well.
There's still a lot of work to do, but before we begin, we felt it was important.
partly to express our gratitude, but also because we felt that seeing...
That's a nice way of putting it. I like that. To tell you the truth, though, I'm not a fan of somber meetings. So, since there's nothing...
What a great idea!
In that case, I think I'll lie down for a bit too.
And where might that be?
Mondstadt. Paimon and I are gonna head back there with Kale.
Long ago, I sensed that the god remains inside Kale had those remains weren't hurting Kale, not as she is now. A yearning for an ordinary life. A yearning to...
She should be ready to face the truth by now.
Whenever people meet, there is always the potential to create warmth and kindness.
Oh, just like how Paimon sometimes... Is that so? Well, anyone... Of course! And there's nothing wrong with that. When we get back, we'll actually be hanging out with another of our friends who happens to be a kid. Or more like... Dear Sucrose, when you receive this letter, I'll probably be as busy as always. But busy with one... Impressive, right? You probably... Plus, it's not...
Dainari, is that...
Don't you say it! Is that the great Vayu Viastra? Behold, the great Vayu Viastra.
How times have changed.
You've really upped the aggression in your...
Kale, how did you know what I was going to say?
For the love of...
Hey! Traveler! Paimon! You're right on time!
I hope we haven't kept you waiting.
Kale! Sucrose! It's been so...
I've been well. Everything's...
Not at the moment. Oh, right. That juicer you gave us...
Seriously?
Sucrose, you might want to try asking...
Albedo! Paimon didn't see...
It's been a while since all...
Good idea, my friend.
So, don't remind... This sounds like one of those mushy...
Oh.
Besides being...
Oh, you're here?
A tramp!
Of course. It's all of these trivial matters get left to me. It's because I'm in...
Oh!
What are you writing?
I'm just brains...
Oh, write them on these card backs.
Of course.
clearly
Miss Nicole.
Kale? You seem a little...
I was just...
Wish.
Miss Nicole asked if we could meet up in Mondstadt once everything was over.
Well,
To be fair, everything I told you was true. Come on,
Huh?
Surprised? I bet you an oasis will... I made friends with the prologue to this.
Could this related to the...
My dear young... And now I have, but
I do.
But how do you decide?
They are. Miss Nicole said she gave me a
In the past,
of course.
Yet I... Kale.
But...
That's beside the... But look. So you... My dear young lady...
Are you sure about...
I yearn to... And you, Kale. My wish will be...
Why would you wish for that?
Since you've
Kale, there's no pressure.
It's as if you...
Nothing so...
I understand.
Close your eyes, Kale. Then open your soul. From there, I will embrace my mistress. The downpour of flowers is your touch. Like returning to the very beginning. Like surrender. People say that... Thank you.
She left, carrying the blessing of flowers.
Kale?
I'm fine. Now don't actually feel any... Those remains weren't hurting Kale. Not as she is now.
Kale must have already received what...
I'm doing fine. I feel
Then my wish has come true.
To become...
That's just one of my wishes. Actually, I have a few more.
So between Miss Lee...
Wonderful.
I guess that settles things here.
So...
Kale, look who I've brought to see you.
Hey, Kale! I heard you guys were holding some kind of secret event.
Huh? Oh no!
Really? Who?
Me. The old me.
So that's what this is all about.
Did you... Exactly. The old me is gone.
Do you think... Maybe up in the sky?
Oh, what do you think, Miss Nicole?
I think, at least, if it were up to me, I'd consider that a happy ending.
Dear Sucrose, even though my childhood ended long ago, these past few days have really felt like growing up again. I've become stronger. Surely I came to say goodbye to my old self. I know that after this, she'll be gone. But somewhere in my heart, I feel a great sense of joy. It feels like I've always
Ya estaría. Questa 60 non 50.